The Pharaohs. A civilization that still puzzles the entire world to this day. Secrets, pyramids, tombs full of mysteries and technologies we can't fully understand. In this video we'll explore 10 unbelievable facts about the Pharaohs that will leave you amazed. Fact 1. The ancient Egyptians practiced mummification not just to preserve the body's appearance, but because they believed the soul needed an intact body to return to in the afterlife. The process of mummification was highly complex, taking weeks to complete, and involved natural materials like natron and aromatic oils. Even today, scientists are amazed at how these bodies have remained so well preserved for thousands of years. Fact 2. The ancient Egyptians were among the first people to record their daily lives, sciences, and arts on the walls of temples and tombs. These drawings and writings weren't just art, they were like open history books, documenting their traditions, festivals, wars, and even medical recipes. What's truly fascinating is that some of the medical knowledge written by the Egyptians is still useful to scientists today. Fact 3. The Pharaohs were geniuses in engineering, in a way that still leaves the world puzzled today. For example, the pyramids were built with incredible precision without the modern equipment we have now. What's even stranger is that the pyramids are aligned almost perfectly with the 4 cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, as if they had advanced astronomical knowledge about the movement of stars and planets. Fact 4. The ancient Egyptians were highly skilled in medicine. They had medical papyri containing treatments for various diseases and injuries, some of which resemble methods we use today. Interestingly, they performed surgical procedures such as bone grafts and treating skull fractures, and they had extensive knowledge of anatomy and medicinal herbs. Fact 5. The ancient Egyptians were among the first people to use cosmetics on a daily basis. Kohl, for example, wasn't just for beauty, it was a way to protect the eyes from the scorching sun and infections. They also used oils and perfumes not only for luxury, but as medicine, and because they believed they could ward off evil spirits. Fact 6. The Pharaohs were among the first civilizations to practice organized medicine. They had medical papyri, such as the Edwin Smith papyrus and the Ebers papyrus, which contained treatments for wounds, diseases, and even minor surgeries like stitching cuts. Some of these methods were surprisingly advanced for their time. Fact 7. The Pharaohs were highly skilled in astronomy. They used the stars not only for navigation but also to organize their agricultural seasons. Their farming calendar was based on the appearance of the star Sirius, which marked the beginning of the Nile's flood. This allowed them to create one of the most accurate calendars of the ancient world. Fact 8. The ancient Egyptians had one of the earliest writing systems in history, known as hieroglyphics. It wasn't just random symbols, but a full and complex language that combined pictures, sounds, and meanings. Priests and scribes used it to write sacred texts on the walls of temples and tombs, as well as to record important events. Fact 9. Alternative. The ancient Egyptians were among the first people to keep pets. Cats, for example, were sacred symbols of protection and fertility. There were even entire temples dedicated to the goddess Bastet, who was depicted as a cat. Harming a cat in ancient Egypt could be punished by death. Fact 10. New. The ancient Egyptians were among the first people to believe in veterinary medicine. They didn't just treat themselves but also cared for animals like cows, donkeys, and even cats. This shows how advanced they were and how much they valued every aspect of life. And with that, we've explored 10 fascinating facts about the Pharaohs, a civilization that still amazes the world today with its mysteries and achievements. If you want to discover more about their enigmatic history, stay tuned for the upcoming videos.